Okay, my name is Dr. Cheryl Meyer, and I am a psychologist, and I help people navigate through their spiritual awakening, and all of life is a spiritual awakening. I'm wearing my hearts today because today is the Chinese New Year and 1st of February. What I was thinking today is that you have a gift. You have a gift inside of you. You have a calling. All of us. I know this from my own experience. Like, if I know this inside of me, I know I'm not the only human with this. We're human. I think humus, like humus, made out of the earth. Adam is made out of the red clay. That's what it means, etymologically. So, just understanding that you have a gift and you have a calling. And some of you, when you get quiet enough, you'll see you have a vision. I don't know if you see it. I see things and hear. It's kind of like, in the stillness of your heart, God speaks, or something like that. It's like our world is so noisy. People don't know what I'm talking about sometimes, but I think people ought to teach this, in your first year of school. But just think, this is a general way for you to understand it. It's like, just think if a musician Elliott would say he would write songs at the bar, but he didn't want to cannibalize the bar. Like, he didn't want it to be like every time he's going there, it's like, I have to make a song and this is going to be in the song and that is, just be present. But I was going to say, like, yeah, I was talking about Elliott Smith. I was friends with him. He's a musician that's passed on, but where do musicians get their songs from, women and men, or an actor, an actress, how to do their part, in a movie? Like, where do they get the inspiration? Inspired means in spirit, we're consciousness in a human body, in a physical body. And so when people aren't practiced, when they don't have that muscle, because you're already a soul, whether you recognize it or not, you already are one. And so we come just like our I'm like, God, speak through me. Like, put me in the back seat, because I'm like, where is this coming from? This is really good. Like, I'm just listening as I'm speaking to you. But I know also I studied, I got my doctorate and all this stuff. So it comes through the filter of me somehow. But just like you have DNA in your blood, you have like a menu or a blueprint of who you are and what you're made up of. You have a soul, and there are instructions in the soul. There's so many ways that mystics and people have said it over the years. I don't want to mix up people's theology and mess with that and get into religious debates. I always want to avoid that, but I don't want to miss out on giving you. I'm looking at the most beautiful tree right now. Turn my phone upside down for you for a second. The tree is telling me. That's the thing. I'm like, why was I distracted by the tree? You think it's distractions, but it's just like you have an acorn seed, or a pine cone or whatever, and the seed has to go into the ground. And once it goes into the ground, it's not a tree yet. It's just a seed, but it has the potential to be this giant tree, that people find shade under, and I read under, and I do videos under and stuff like that. I love this tree. So Maurice Nicoll, this writer, this doctor in the 1800s, who studied a bunch of really cool esoteric stuff, if you want to call it. Esoteric just means hidden. It's meant to be revealed, but it's just hidden if it's like magic tricks are hidden to us until we know how they work, and then they're not anymore. It's not hidden like it stays hidden. It's hidden unless you do the work to uncover this. Well, in the wisdom writings of the scriptures of the Judeo-Christian writings, like that King Solomon wrote, the Proverbs say, seek for wisdom like you're seeking for gold. Like you're seeking for gold, It doesn't just, you don't just wake up and it's on your pillow, like we all wish, right? But you got to seek this wisdom. You're like this tree, and if you don't live out your calling, if you don't go into the ground, whatever that means for you, I don't know, and let that outer shell die, like your egotism die, and your soul essence and your soul's purpose here. That's what I was going to say. Some people say, they believe in reincarnation and the continuance of souls, and that, we planned what we wanted, what our God mission was, God is good. What our love mission, God is love, what our love mission was for here, or what we wanted to unfold here, or what we wanted to learn. We came here for some kind of reason. We're in consciousness in a physical body. What are we here for? Some people say it's a school. Some people say, to live out your life and get more information and bring it back within yourself and give it back to God, so God has more information, data collection. It's not like that. It's not as impersonal as that, but it's bigger than just like who likes you on social media and what you're selling and what you're not selling and what you're buying and what you look like and what your skin color is and what your gender is. It's bigger than what your age is. It's bigger than all of that. We're so lucky to be alive. We're so lucky to have breath in our lungs, to be able to love people, to receive love from people, to be able to call people and tell them happy birthday. It's one of my friend's birthdays today. To be able to connect with people, to listen to them, to speak, to express our thoughts, to express our creativity and art and music, and to learn things from people that have written in hieroglyphics and books and things from 4,000, 5,000, lots more years before that, But what's the point if you stay in the seed form, if you don't take the risk? What did Sarah Blakely, the woman that created Spanx, I don't have any on today, but she said, the biggest risk of life is not risking. She had to be rejected so many times. She finally had to go in a bathroom and show a lady like some department store, look, just come into the bathroom and see my before and after, and like get in the stall and put it on, and I think hers is the dad. I think Tony Robbins was talking about her dad, would ask her every night, what did you fail at today? Because, you didn't do anything unless you failed at something today. And so it's like, how are you living? Are you living? We only have, Elliott sings this one line. It says, we only live a day, but it's brilliant anyway, I'm working on songwriting, so I better not sing it in case I don't have the right to sing that. We'll see. Who's going to become you unless you become you? No one can become you. You have your own blueprint inside yourself. And unless you dare to activate that, we're not going to know it. We're not going to know it. No one's going to know me unless I dare to die to my outer self that tries to control everything and goes, oh, I don't know about that risk. Or like goes out there and risks everything, just breaks open my heart and like loves like there's no tomorrow. And then it's just like gets crushed, And then, then I had to bring up, and all my rejection that ever happened in my past came up. And then I got to detach from that. I got to like, okay, well, I guess I'm not my rejection because I'm still alive. You know, if you're still alive, then you got it. Just keep on keeping on. You're still alive for a reason. Don't dissipate your life. Don't give it away to drugs or alcohol or other addictions that just own you. They own you. You don't need to be owned. You're meant to be free. Don't let yourself be owned. Like, I'm so passionate about this. Like, I don't want people enslaved by trying to get our worth from external sources that don't work, that aren't worth it. They're not. You are worth so much more than one person's approval, whether it be your mom's approval or your dad's approval or your grandfather's approval or your grandmother's approval or the whole freaking world's approval. You know, let it go. Let it go. You choose what you do. I'm only inviting you. I never tried to do shoulds or have tos or anything like that in my videos. Probably do it too little, you know, because I don't want to impose on you, but someone needs to tell you you're worth it. You're worth it. Live your fullest life. Become the grand tree that you're meant to become, the star shining in the sky. If Christ said and he did, I am the light of the world, he also said you are the light of the world. And a light, he's like, you don't put a light under, you know, this black, you know, covering. You set it up on a lampstand so it lights up the whole room, you know, so it lights up the whole city. Like, be that. Stop listening to those old voices that told you a lie. They told you a lie. People spoke from their own insecurity and their own lack and their own misunderstanding. It's just a misunderstanding. They didn't know the truth. The truth is that you were made in the image of love, of divine love. You were made out of love. And you are love. You are, look at this. You are love. You are love. Here, I have a cross on today, an Irish cross. It's like, so like, look, it's like XO. Die to your old self. Die to your old understanding of yourself, which is a lie. And so that you can resurrect, live. Christ showed us what that was. You have the possibility of living, of becoming. Listen to your dreams. Quiet the outer world. Shut it all down. Take at least 30 days. Take some time. Take 3 minutes to stop listening and get off your phone. Get off social media, you know, or whatever you need to do to get quiet so that you can find out who you are and know who you are, so that we can know this person of you. Like, we're a body here. Like, what if this video didn't come to you today? There's so many days I could have just stayed in bed and stayed afraid, you know, and gone with the rejection story that I knew from childhood. It's not true. You wouldn't be hearing this if I believed it, if I kept listening to it, but I kept going against it and kept turning my back the other way. And I've had so much help from the invisible realm and from other people that care along the way. And I care. So I'm giving you this because I love you. Love you. Don't waste my words. Don't waste the divine creating you. We need you here, and you're worth it. And I love you. I love you. That's all. Happy St. Valentine's Day in a few days, you know. Open your heart up to something bigger. Bigger. This is why I get my nails done like this. This is like our soul body, your soul. You have a bigger purpose here. Like, enjoy, be in joy. Live in your soul. Express that. Manifest that. Just be for a while. Just be. You'll see what to do when you be. I wish you so much love.